everybody. Welcome to Minute to Skim It. I'm going to go through our books for the week. We've got 11 titles to go through for you. So the first one is from Dynamite. This is Deja Thoris. So this is the princess from John Carter, Warlord of Mars. This is a really great book. She gets in really bad trouble in this one. She's actually married to John Carter, and her dad disappears, and she gets blamed for it. So I hope everything works out for her because I'm pretty sure she didn't do it. And her costumes are awesome. I Mage is a new title by Action Lab. They're the people that make Hero Cats. It's a really, really awesome book, that one. I love this one. This would be perfect for like teenagers. So these people, the old man and the young lady here, are essentially, she is the acolyte of the older gentleman, so he's teaching her, and they come across this boy who obviously is not from their world, and he has a really cool, he's not as big, oh, you see him in the back. He's a giant robot protector who they believe is, they call him a golem, which he obviously isn't, but unclear where he came from, maybe crash landed there, but really good book, really good art. This one is gorgeous. So this is by Image, and this is called Mirror. It is about a world in which they have been experimenting with, I don't know if they're combining humans and animals, or if they just have taken animals and given them human attributes. The main character falls in love with the very first creation of his, and it feels like in the future that the rest of the people that live near him and are influencing over him want to use these creatures for no good, and he doesn't like that, so he may not get to hold on to them as projects. Okay, I will be the first to admit that Zenescope, I love Zenescope, but I never really make it past the covers because I'm not likely to pick up a book with someone with little or no clothing on. But what I figured out is although there may be that character in the book, it's not really what the books are about. They're really well written, they have really great art. This one is Escape from Monster Island. So this entire book is about a military force that's going in to try to clear an island so that the military can wipe it clean. It's where they've been putting all the monsters that they've been finding the government. So there's really, it's like you're going along, you're following the military guys, and you turn the page and bam, there's monsters, and man, aren't they cool. So you might consider picking up the Zenescope title because I have a feeling that other titles are like that, where they're really, really amazing. Don't be put off by the covers. Okay, now this is number 3, Scarlet Witch. I know that if you ask Robert, our comic book manager, he did not care for the art in the first issue, so he kind of passed on the whole series. But I will say that number 3, Scarlet Witch is trying to make everything right in the world of magic. She's a good witch, and she feels like the balance has gotten out. It's really cool how they do this, okay? So Steve Dillon is drawing the art for most of this book. You really love his art. If you've ever been following his work on Preacher or any of those other books, that's where I fell in love with his art. But when it changes where she is and who she is, you'll figure out who that is when you read the book. Changes complete art style. So it's done by a whole different artist. So I say pick up Scarlet Witch. It's really good and surprising. I like the way that they've done that, where they switch up art styles to kind of let you know that you're looking at something different. All right. Also this week is Nova number 4. If you've been trying to kind of thinking about Guardians of the Galaxy and the Nova Corps and stuff like that, I think this is a good time to come pick it up. This is actually kind of a sweet title because all the characters in here are young people, right? You got Miles, Spider-Man, you got young Nova. This is actually, he's trying to find his dad, so he's taken up the mantle of the Nova costume, but he's not really, I don't know if he knows what he's doing. And you got Miss Marvel, young person, high schooler, so really good. They come across some cool things to fight. Uncanny Avengers number 5, really great. Raimi he actually does show up in this book. Doesn't get all lovey-dovey as much as you would like it to. It doesn't stay this way for very long. And there's a twist. So definitely pick this up. There's actually some X-Men in this title also that have crossed over for a little bit of the book. As for some DC stuff, Superman Action Comics number 49. All the DC titles are number 49 this week, of course, because they have kept on going with their continuity from 52. So it doesn't have anything to do with the death of Supergirl. I don't know. There's no Spider anything in this universe. This is actually a Neil Adams cover. So they've done a bunch of Neil Adams cover for DC this week. So I said pick some of those up because they're really gorgeous. So this Action Comics is good. I really liked that one. I liked the Green Lantern from this week. This is the normal cover, and it has, this book deals with Sonar. He's not good. Batty bad. And here is the Neil Adams cover for Green Arrow. Also good. I don't know if you guys realize he's been a warg. So they deal with the wargness in that one. And then Batman Detective Comics. This is also the normal cover for that book. Also a good read. So all of these I recommend this week. My special pick that you definitely should pick up that you may not have ever picked up before. Give this one a chance. I think you'll really, really like it. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.